Hi, good morning everyone. I hope you're having a great day. You all know that I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism a couple of years ago, and I healed my thyroid naturally without any medication just by following a thyroid friendly diet and changes in my lifestyle. You can check out my journey with hypothyroidism and how I cured it. I'll update the link here if you want. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the foods that I adopted in my life when I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And these foods are super healthy, anti-inflammatory, liver cleansing, and healing your thyroid gland and balances your hormones. And I really hope that you consider including them in your diet as well. This is more of my experience with thyroid and how I dealt with it. I hope this video is helpful for you too. If it is, please give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I've already done hypothyroid meal plans for a whole week. I'll update the links here in the description box if you want. Many of you have requested me to do more hypothyroid weight loss diet plans. So here I am. I'm going to show you my whole day hypothyroid diet plan today. Starting from morning to night, what I do and what I eat to manage my thyroid gland and hormones basically. I'm also going to show you what lifestyle changes I have made to balance my hormones. So let's get started. I do my yoga and breathing first thing in the morning. Yoga not only help prevent but also cure thyroid problems in many ways. If you already have thyroid related issues, then yoga can help with fatigue and muscle pain as well. Yoga stretches and loosens the neck area where the thyroid gland is located. So in the long run, certain asanas can help induce proper functioning of thyroid. Yoga poses balance hormones in your body and they increase your flexibility as well. I do Surya Namaskar and a few other asanas every morning. I follow it with meditation and breathing exercises. There are many types of breathing exercises you can choose from. My favorite is Anulom Vilom. It balances the energies in your body and helps you relax and sets you out for the busy day ahead. I'm making my morning drink now. This I always have it after my yoga and meditation in the morning. This is a lemon and ginger drink. It's very refreshing and it's good for your health. It sets the body in an alkaline mode. It's really good for weight loss. I'm removing the skin from the ginger. I'm going to grate the ginger. I'm going to put the ginger in a tea strainer and I'm going to squeeze it in a cup to get the juice out. This is fresh ginger juice. And I'm going to squeeze in half a lemon in that. I'm going to pour in some warm water. This is not hot water, just lukewarm water. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of honey to it. This drink in the morning in an empty stomach is really good for your health. Mornings are really busy in any household. You know, you have to get ready to work and you have to get your kids ready to go to school and putting their uniform and making them eat breakfast. Oh my God, it's a ginormous task these days. And you can't spend hours in the kitchen cooking breakfast. And I'm going to show you this oats khichdi, which is very quick to make and it's a complete meal in itself. It's very nutritious and you don't have to spend hours in making this. Oats is generally considered to be a boring health food, but this oats khichdi will change your thought about it. Oats is full of antioxidants and fiber. Including this in your everyday diet will keep your digestive system very healthy and happy. For making this oats khichdi, I've got half cup of steel cut oats. This is not the regular porridge oats, it's steel cut oats. Here the oats has got some structure in it, like the oat grain is cut into pieces. This is unprocessed and it's very good for health. I actually don't find it here in stores or supermarkets in London here. So I always order it from Amazon. If you want, I'll update the link here in the description box. And I have got half cup of Moong Dal soaked. To make this khichdi much more healthier, I've got half cup of carrots here. and I've got some green peas as well, and I've got one tomato finely chopped, and here I've got small onions or shallots. You know, whenever possible, always try to use at least the small onions, not the big ones, because small onions have more antioxidants than the big onions. I know it is really difficult to cut the small onions, but try to use it as much as possible. And I'll show you the spices I need for this oats khichdi. I've got some ginger here. Ginger is anti-inflammatory, so include it in your daily diet as much as possible. And I've got some turmeric. Turmeric is called the golden spice. It's really good for your thyroid. And I've got some chili powder. Make the chili powder. I've got about half a teaspoon. If you don't want it that spicy, reduce it. Or if you want more spicy, increase it. It's as per your taste. And I've got about half a teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds, and I've got some lovely curry leaves here. Eat as many curry leaves as you can in your daily diet. And I've got a little bit of green chilies. Take a pressure cooker and add 1 teaspoon of ghee. According to Ayurveda, ghee reduces inflammation in your gut. You also know that gut health is very important to have a good thyroid function in your body. Ghee also increases your metabolism. So I always try to include ghee in my breakfast. Add jeera to the ghee. Once the jeera crackles, add the green chilies and the ginger pieces. Then add the shallots or small onions. Once the onion is light golden brown, add the tomatoes. When the tomato is softened, add the carrots and the peas and curry leaves. Now add the turmeric powder and chili powder. Now add the steel cut oats and the soaked moong dal. And add 2.5 cups of water. Now add pink Himalayan salt. This salt has got more nutrients than the regular salt, and never use table salt as it has got preservatives in it, which is very bad for your thyroid health. Now cover the lid and cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. Once the khichdi is done, garnish it with some coriander leaves. I enjoy my oats khichdi in the mornings. It's a very satisfying dish. Vitamin D and thyroid are very closely related. Vitamin D deficiency has almost the same symptoms as thyroid symptoms. Improving your vitamin D level improves the thyroid symptoms like fatigue and weight gain. You can take supplements for vitamin D3, but the simplest way to get vitamin D is going out in sunlight for a minimum of 30 minutes every day. You should not wear your sun cream to get vitamin D synthesized in your body. You have to go out in the sun without wearing your sun cream on. I'm going to make some turmeric tea now. Turmeric is loaded with antioxidants. It reduces your inflammation and keeps your immune system very happy and healthy. Actually, turmeric tea played a major role in healing my hypothyroid and helping me lose weight as well. I'm going to show you the ingredients what you need for making turmeric tea. You need some organic turmeric powder. Turmeric is known for its anti-inflammatory properties. It reduces inflammation in your gut. As we all know that gut health is very important to have a good thyroid health. And I've got some dry ginger powder. Dry ginger is anti-inflammatory as well, and it also reduces cholesterol. When we have thyroid issues, our body hangs on to every bit of fat we eat because of the sluggish metabolism. Dry ginger gives the weight loss a boost by increasing your metabolism. And I've got some cinnamon powder. Cinnamon boosts your fat burning. And I've got some palm sugar here. Palm sugar has high levels of antioxidants. And I've got some black pepper powder. When you add pepper to your turmeric tea, it increases the absorption of curcumin from turmeric. So it doubles the benefit of turmeric. And I've got 1 star anise. Star anise has got anti-aging properties. It keeps your skin soft and supple. In a pan, I've got 1 cup of water. And I'm going to add all the ingredients to this water and boil it and reduce it to half. It'll take maybe about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to filter it into your cup. I'm going to have my turmeric tea with a few dates and some walnuts. Dates are very high in iron and walnuts are really high in omega-3 fatty acids. I want to talk about how important is the quality of these spices, because it makes a huge difference in the way it works in your body. Spices are imported from all corners of the globe, we know that. We don't live in an age where you eat whatever is grown in your local area. You live somewhere and the spices are grown thousands and thousands of miles away from you. Before being bottled and shipped to the grocery stores, the spice needs to be sterilized. Major manufacturers use traditional methods like irradiation, that literally means shooting radioactive particles at the crop, and fumigation, that means exposing the product to harmful gas. Irradiation and fumigation are common because they are inexpensive to employ, and the cheap spices on the shelf probably went one of these routes. And there is a third, more expensive way to sterilize spices, that is steaming them. Steam technology, though it's complicated, offers none of the drawbacks of irradiation and fumigation. I buy my spices after checking all these processing methods. I go crazy when it comes to health. I'll update the links here in the description box for the spices what I use. I hope it will be helpful to you as well. I'm going to make hand-pound rice with bottle gourd and chickpeas curry for lunch. Here I've got 1 cup of hand-pound rice, which I've soaked it in 2 cups of water for about 2 hours. That makes the cooking easier, and also digestion is also easier when you soak the grains. I'm going to cook the rice first. While the rice is cooking, I'm going to make the bottle gourd lauki and chickpeas curry. People always think that what can go wrong with vegetables, but believe me, when you have thyroid issues, vegetables can go all wrong. You have to stay away from cruciferous vegetables. They are cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli. These are all cruciferous vegetables. They have something called as goitrogen in them. They are amazing vegetables. They are very nutritious. There's no doubt about it. But they've got goitrogen in them. That goitrogen reduces the thyroxine production in your body, and it also reduces the absorption of iodine in your body. You have to stay away from these cruciferous vegetables. If you have to eat them, then at least don't eat raw. You have to either steam or cook it. For making this curry, I've got a lovely bottle gourd, which I removed the skin first and then I de-seeded it. If the seeds are very tender, you can leave them, but if the seeds are big, then you have to remove them and cut it into chunks. And I've got a small cup of sprouted chickpeas. And I've got 2 tomatoes chopped and a few shallots or small onions chopped, and I've got 2 green chilies slit lengthwise and 1 inch of piece of ginger chopped finely. And for the spices, I've got some turmeric powder and coriander powder and chili powder and cumin or jeera seeds and 1 dry red chili and a few cloves and a small piece of cinnamon and a few peppercorns, full peppercorns, and a few curry leaves. Take a pressure cooker or pressure pan like this and add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. This is extra virgin coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil. When you have thyroid problems, you have to actually take 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil per day. The good saturated fats in the coconut oil helps to heal your thyroid. First, I'm going to add the jeera. When the jeera starts sizzling, add the onions, ginger, green chilies and the curry leaves. And I'm adding the peppercorns, cinnamon stick, dry red chili and the cloves as well. When the onions turn into light golden brown, add the chopped tomatoes and the turmeric powder and coriander powder, and add the chili powder as well. Cook until the tomatoes are soft. Now add the chickpeas and the bottle gourd. Mix it well so it will be coated with the masala. Now add 2 cups of water and add some salt. Now close the lid and pressure cook this for 2 whistles. After you open the lid of the pressure cooker, keep the lid open and cook it for another 5 minutes in medium flame. I'm going to garnish it with some coriander leaves and some fresh grated coconut. Eating fresh coconut is good for your thyroid health. It has got all the nutrients to heal your thyroid gland. That's my lunch with hand-pound rice with bottle gourd and chickpeas curry. I'm going to make a banana and berry parfait for my evening snack. Parfait is an easy and delicious way to load up on your fruits. For making the parfait, you need some granola, and this is homemade granola. And can you see the yellowish hue in my granola? That's because I've added a pinch of turmeric when making the granola. I've already posted the video of how to make granola in two methods, one in the oven and one on the stove top already. I'll update the links here if you want. For making the parfait, I've got some nice Greek yogurt here. And I've got this wine glass. You can actually add it in any glass or bowl, but wine glass is fancy. I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of yogurt, and I'm going to add some granola to it. There goes granola, and a few blueberries go in there, and I've got some lovely strawberries here. Strawberries and blueberries, all these berries are full of antioxidants. Strawberry goes there. And I'm going to put a little bit more yogurt to make it look really colorful. It's very interesting and fancy to eat, and it's very healthy too. Some more granola goes. And I'm going to add a little bit more banana, because banana is a great way to load up on your potassium. A few slices of banana, a little bit more yogurt, and some more berries at the top. Doesn't it look beautiful? And I'm going to drizzle in some honey. I love parfaits, even as a breakfast or as evening snack as well. It's great. Fermented foods are really good for you. Dosa is made from fermented batter, and also idli. You know, when you ferment food, you get probiotics from it. And have you checked my video on gut health? How gut health affects your thyroid? They both are directly connected. Gut health and thyroid health are both are directly connected. You need to eat a lot of probiotics and prebiotic foods. This dosa is a probiotic food. I made the ragi dosa batter last night, and see how it has fermented. Can you see the bubbles here? Those are all probiotics. They are good bacteria for your body. You can have a look at the videos on how I prepared this batter while I prepare the ingredients for the tomato chutney. For making the sprouted ragi dosa batter, I've got 1 cup of ragi sprouted that I soaked for 12 hours and then sprouted for 1 day. That's 1 cup of ragi. And I've got half cup of urad dal soaked for an hour. Urad dal with 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. I'm going to grind the ragi first and then the urad dal, and then I'm going to mix them both. Add 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt and then mix the batter really well. Keep this in a warm place for about 8 to 10 hours so that it can ferment. For making the tomato chutney, I've got 2 tomatoes chopped, and I've got 1 onion chopped fairly big because we're going to grind all of them, and a few curry leaves, and I've got 1 green chili. If you want too spicy, then you can go for 2 chilies as well. And I've got 1 garlic here. You know, garlic is prebiotic food. Prebiotic feeds the probiotic in your body. It's good for the gut bacteria. In a pan, add 1 tablespoon of pure coconut oil. This is cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil. Add the garlic to the oil. Then add the onions. Then the green chilies and the curry leaves. Add the tomatoes. Add some salt. Cook until the tomatoes are soft. It will take about 2 minutes. This has to now cool down, and then we can grind it. That's all, the chutney is done. I'm going to make the ragi dosa now. This is my probiotic sprouted ragi dosa with tomato chutney. I always eat a very light dinner, but at the same time very nutritious dinner. This is more of my experience with thyroid and how I dealt with it. I hope this video is really helpful for you. If it is, please give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for being here and supporting me constantly. I'll see you in my next video with more thyroid weight loss diet plans. And until then, goodbye everyone, and take care.